I'll mention it. I'll mention it straight away. How long you out for? How long you out for? And we are back for the last game of the evening of this round 14 clash between the Vamos Condors and the FutScarbs Futsal Club. We just want to give a small / big shout out to inspirational leader Diego Gonzalez, as he's battling himself with a ankle injury. He's just informed us he's had an ultrasound and he should be back on the court within a month. So exciting times for all the Vamos Condors fans. So we'll preview the game at the moment. I think it's going to be a close encounter. Obviously, both teams have pretty similar positions on the ladder with pretty similar form. I know I watched the game last week between the Condors and the Andinos, and it was a good game. Condors were in it all the way, thanks to Cristobal Zuniga, the Condors goalkeeper. He had an exceptional game, earned himself a spot in the saves of the week. So they had a lot to thank to keep them in the game, but ultimately they did go down 3-1. But Andinos are no laughing joke this season. They're actually, at the time of recording, top of the league. So 3-1's not a bad result. And then FutScarbs, I can't say I've watched them recently. It's been a month or so until since I've been able to indulge my eyes on the beautiful game of the FutScarbs. So I am joined by John Goodrich, who will be with us in a moment. He's just sorting through some technical difficulties of the team sheet, so bear with me while I call everyone by their numbers. Except Vera, I do know him. That's not Vera. That is not Vera. Vera is on the bench. Number 11. My apologies. That's the captain, Atuez. How could I forget that? So we'll quickly run through the team sheet. We've got number 11, Atuez. 12, Zuniga. 14, Campiasso. Number 8, Martinez. 3, Barrier. 10, Vera. That's Felipe Vera, the one I was referring to earlier. Number 9, De Silva Carrera. Number 7, Espinazo. 17, Migarelia. And number 6, Gomez. I do apologize for any names I said wrong. For the FutScarbs, they've got Captain Andre Duna. He's on the team sheet. I'm not seeing him on the court nor the bench, but he is on the team sheet wearing number 5. Number 19, Daniel Barros, the ex-goalkeeper of former goalkeeper of the Brozzi boys. Number 16, Bissan. Number 14, Queres. Number 9, Arejo. Number 10, Neto. Number 6, Ferreira. Number 8, Ajima. Number 20, Armini. And number 7, Resende. Now I've finally got all those names out the way. We can talk about some futsala. So it's been a fast start from what I've seen. FutScarbs look like they're in control. Look like they want to dominate this game with possession. They've got this guy, number 7, Fernando Rosera. Resende, my apologies. He is a very good player, even with the knee brace. Don't let that deceive you. As the Condors go the other way, they've got a chance here, and it's scraped in by the number 11, Atuez, the captain. He's pulled something out there. We'll catch it on the replay. We had a I think it's actually just rebounded off him after a good save there by Bissan in the goal. Number 11's been credited with the assist, actually. That's Atuez. And 17, Migarelia, he's been given the credit of the goal. So all of FutScarbs' early possession hasn't actually accumulated to much, as the Condors have counter-attacked perfectly and gone the other way, and they could be on again here. Atuez, number 11, that's a good switch. And that's a good block by Resende. The shot was probably just going wide. Yeah, corner's been given a bit of confusion there, but Jonathan Silas, as firm as ever. It's in the line. It comes wide here, number 17, Migrelia. Atuez, number 11, the goal scorer. Flicks it back. So Condors now, they're keeping their little bit of sustained possession, which is good. I think it's a nice play here. Number 17. That's Migrelia, the one who got the assist earlier on. He's been a new credit to the Condors. I think only playing 3 or 4 games, but he's got quick feet. For any rap fans out there, I compared him to Little Mosey. Can he play as good as Little Mosey raps, though? That's the question. For my mind, possibly. So I think an interesting little thing we can talk about with the Condors is last season and the season before, they were high on the league table, both. I think they finished 3rd and 4th respectively each season. Very, very strong players, and versing them myself, they always come with a game plan to be physical, probably make up for... Yeah, they probably make up for some lack of futsal, the way they play. They don't play conventional futsal. They play their own style, and that's something I do respect. It's very commendable. And that's probably why they got the results. I think they've obviously had a bit of a squad change this season. Rodriguez Silva, who's currently coaching, is a player I rate very highly, the left footer. And obviously Gonzalez, the captain, have both been out this season. So it's been a bit of a, we'll call it a transition year for the Condors. But hopefully they do come through this season. I don't think they'll make finals, or it'd be a very, very, very late push if they were to. Probably have to win every game from here on out to have a chance. But I'm sure they will be back next season to bring back their physical style of futsal with Gonzalez at the helm. But FutScarbs, who were formerly Brozzy, they had a stellar season last year. Or last season, I should say. As we just seen a great tackle there by Atuez. They had a stellar season last year, losing out in the semi-finals, only to a Marco Florenca Master Classic for the West Coast Cobras. That got us, I say us, I do play for them, got us the 3-2 victory in the semi-final. So they're probably going through a transitional year as well, which is okay. As long as they stick it out and keep turning up each week with a solid team, which they have all season, you can't knock them for it. And they play good futsal at times as well. Probably will miss Duna today, as he's normally a solid rock at the back. And some could call him an inspirational leader. I wouldn't like to go that far. But he's definitely a very good player with years and years of experience all over the leagues in Western Australia. As you'll see, Resende there has just fallen over. There is a slippy patch which has been getting worse and worse all night. Probably lead to some comedic moments. And that's what we're here for. And a bit of good futsal. As Zuniga gets down there early, that's probably the first semi-shot he's had to save. And this game is being played at a bit of a frantic pace. I'm enjoying it. A lot of quick feet, a lot of skills. Obviously, I think Condors originally are a Chilean club and FutScarbs are Brazilian, obviously formerly known as the Brozzy Boys. So a lot of flair, these players. They play with Neto, he's a good player. Scored a few stellar goals this season. Loves the toe poke, so watch out for that. Number 20, Deco. Obviously, those who watch the outdoor game will know of Deco, who used to play for Chelsea and wears the number 20, so maybe that's got a little name there. We will call him Deco. His biological name or birth name is Armani. But yeah, we'll go with Deco tonight. The number 20 for the FutScarbs. Lil Mosey's on the ball. Plays inside, he looks for the 1-2. That didn't quite pull off. Good interception there by the number 7 from the Condors. That's Espinaza. Neto's on the ball here. He's playing side to side with number 14, Queiroz, who's just stepped on for his first minute. Neto, good ball roll, looks forward. Goes for another one. Mosey reads that all day. And Ajuma, he's just subbed on for his first minutes. He's been a week in, week out player this season for the FutScarbs. A good addition to their squad. There's a few good players that the FutScarbs have had. Obviously, they are possibly, I hope they don't mind me saying, getting older, as we all are, but in their heyday, they were some quality players. Obviously, Duna. I know Daniel Barros, who is on the team sheet, but does normally just do the coaching. He was a quality shot stopper in his day. Coached the man sat next to me, John Goodlich, for a few years. So it's good futsal, lots of experience. I think you will notice that with the way they play. They play smart futsal with a bit of flair here and there. The gym, that's nice. Neto comes forward. Probably didn't need to cut in there. Could have just rolled the line and gone for the toe poke. Not to be this time. Then another player I'd like to mention is Wagner Arejo. I know last season he won many MVPs as Brozzy got their way to the final, and that was a Neto. He's praying, God's not going to help you now, son. That toe poke just went over, and I was bigging him up before the game, saying his toe pokes are unmatched. Possibly I was wrong on that occasion. But if you keep praying Neto, one of them might go in. And I'm also joined by Sir John Goodlich, head coach of the West Coast Cobras and the WA Futsal men's assistant coach. Mosey's on the ball quickly. He could have gone over there. He's getting a bit physical now, Lil Mosey. Number 8, he's fallen over. Mosey's getting pressed by Wagner Arejo. And Zuniga's played smart. And that's gone out. Possum's got his first touch of the game.
Yeah, it's been a good game so far. A bit of a frantic start. Both sides seem pretty evenly matched and chances are definitely at a premium. That early Condors goal is what separates the two sides so far, but this game could really go either way. Under 8 minutes left in the first half now, and the Bulls with Arejo. Neto down the line. And Arejo's under pressure. Uses his keeper. And a clash between a couple of sides near the bottom of the table. Condors sitting second to last on the 5 points only, which is not up to the usual standards of the Chileans who have been in and around finals positions the last year or so. Same thing for FutScarbs, formerly known as Brozzy, who did come third last season, but after a bit of a restructure, they lost a few of the early matches, but they've got it together in the end, and they're sitting on the 4 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses. So still definitely a good chance at finals, but these are the type of games they have to be winning if they are to get there. As Espinoza with the interception, he goes down on that wet patch we were talking about, and The referee just having a look at it. Maybe getting the cloth out. Solitary goal of the match so far being scored by Yimi Achuez, who's wearing the captain's armband in the absence of Diego Gonzalez. Rodrigo Silva, another huge out for the Condors, and they've really been plagued with injuries as of late, but they've brought a couple of good new additions to the league, the likes of Migliorelli, Martinez, and Espinoza, all proving to be very valuable additions to the side. Campesano plays barrier, gives it away, and Deco now. One back, and Deco's clipped him on the way through. The card's coming out. Martinez drawing the foul. And the Condors will have a free kick just inside the attacking half. Probably too far out to work Bissan, but we'll see what they've got in mind. Campesano fires from distance and does test Bissan. Forces him to get down low, finding a gap in the wall. And Campesano again, this time high and wide. And inside the last 5 minutes of the first half, Yimiachu's goal still the only one for either side, giving Condors the lead, and they haven't looked too vulnerable defensively today. Chances have definitely been at a premium for FutScarbs. Zuniga's only had to make a save or two, but likewise, neither keeper has really been caught into action heavily at all. As we see Daniel Barros, who can play goalkeeper, come on at fixo for the FutScarbs. And now Achuez, a roulette, manages to keep it in. And a good feat to evade the challenge from Quieros. The outside of the football, perhaps a little rushed by Achuez. Ferreira to Quieros. Back to Ferreira. Rosende stumbles over, and Achuez looks to pick his pocket. But fortunately for him, the ball meets the sideline first. It's Campesano. The ball over the top. Bissan claims it. Barros. And that one just trickling over the line. And it's Correa to take the side ball. And the ball belted into Correa on the chest. Barros, that's a foul. The game getting heated and physical. The South American derby. There are a couple of South American derbies in the league, Andino's included.
We've had some classics here in Western Australia as I believe it was called the Great Northern Highway Derby and the University Derby. And I have seen flares at one or two of those. Hopefully no one sets a flare off tonight. Possum, I'm looking at you in the crowd. But if you are to set one off, we have got fire safety instructors on standby. It's Daniel Barros with the rebound. Oh! Oh! That was too much for me. Daniel Barros just deceived everybody. What a Rabona that was. And on this occasion, FutScarbs really, really should be level. The one who goes by Pinky, the number 14 for the FutScarbs, unfortunately swiped his left foot and put it wide. Here he is on the ball again, looking to make up for it. Steps in. Atuez, good slide tackle. We've got a press going on here. Resende plays it back to Bisson. He goes down the line. Ferreira plays it back to the ever reliable Daniel Barros, John's coach / father. And he goes down a bit easy there. Not happy are the Condors boys. That's the number 3 at the back barrier. I know he's played a few seasons now for the Condors. I wouldn't quite call him an ever-present, but he always seems to be there when they need him. Resende wins out. Ferreira goes forward. Pinky comes as well. And a 50-50 challenge ends in a FutScarbs ball and a rolling foul against the blue FutScarbs. And that was a good ball there by Resende. His teammates aren't happy with him. I thought that was a good ball, but I do love a long ball. Daniel Barros. So since Barros has come on, obviously, I hope he doesn't mind me saying, he doesn't look like the most effective futsal player, but he just seemed to be causing the Condors boys a few issues. Obviously, we did just see him perform a Rabona, which was nice. Little Mosey's back on the court here for the Condors. And he runs down the line. Here we are, Mosey on the right. Oh, just wide. That was nice by young Mosey. Ajuma brings it forward, goes wide. Wagner Rejo, step over. Good tackle there by the number 17, Magrelia. Obviously, he's had a good half, causing issues. We've got the assist as well. Wagner Rejo, step over. Send me to the shops. There he goes, plays it to Ferreira. He plays it to nobody, and then well defended there by Correa from the Condors. Just playing it off Fernandez. Sorry, Ferreira. And he's smashed it into an oblivion. Salas is giving him the naughty finger. No, 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 he says. It's a nice chip forward. 3 seconds left. If they can get a shot off, it would be the last of the half, and it's gone. And that is half time. We are back for the second half of the game between the FutScarbs FC and the Condors Futsal Club. So we were just having a quick halftime discussion there, and we've just been told in our ears that Daniel Barros, the coach slash influential man who can perform a Rabona, has actually got a nickname that he'd like to be referred to on the commentary. And that would be the
Steam Train.
The Steam Train, as we are told no one can stop him when he's in full force. And I'd have to agree, he's going hard tonight, and I wouldn't want to get in the way of the man. So he will now be known as the Steam Train. As Ferreira's not happy, he needs to get on with it. As the Condors, that's a fast start. And if Ferreira doesn't stop complaining, he'll find himself in the book as Silas takes no prisoners at this time of night. Obviously, we are live at 10:55 local time. I should be in bed. But credit to these boys because they are cooking up an intense game. That's a good shot off the left there by the number 6 from the Condors. Bissan's in goal. That's a slip. Mosey's on here, give it to him. He wins it. Good win there by Mosey. Ferreira brings it forward. There's the passes behind Orejo. Resende picks it up. He's down the line, Resende. And I think he was slightly impeded there. He was slightly impeded there, Resende. Sala's having none of it. He wants a physical game. But I think it is important for the referees to stay on top, as this game will get out of control fairly quickly, just by the nature of the players. Ajuma. He wants to get on with it. And that's the number 9 from the Condors. I didn't quite catch his name. Correa. And we've got a head injury to little Mosey. Hopefully he's all right. I'm fairly sure he's going on a world tour pretty soon. So we won't want him getting hurt for that.
Yeah, he's played very well today, Lil Mosey. We hope he's okay for the sake of the Condors. He's definitely been the most threatening offensive outlet. And it looks like Silas will drop the ball. He's telling everyone to calm down. The stakes are high and testosterone's flowing. It's not going to be easy. Correa. And he goes down. We're going to see cars coming out. Ayuma's on a yellow along with Deco. So a couple of the players on FutScarbs got to be careful. And Correa and Vera cooking up something from the set piece. Correa hesitates. Ball to the back post. It's cut out by Rosende. Very close game we've got in our hands. Could go either way. Can the Condors extend their lead? Now FutScarbs win it back. Ferreira slips over. There's sweat everywhere on the court, and Ferreira with the sliding shot. Blocked by Rosende. And now the Condors have a corner. Correa shoots. He scuffs his effort. Orejo. He's got runners either side. Opts for Ferreira. Ball to the back post, looking for Ayuma. It took a deflection, and they'll have a corner. Zuniga slowing it down so his defense can get into place. Silas pushing him back. Resende, he fires over the bar. A chance going begging for the Condors. And Zuniga taking his time. He lays it off to the feet of Christian Gomez, the left footer. He's got to move it on quickly and does. Correa, ball down the line, looking for Martinez. Oyema to Ferreira. Ferreira cuts in. Resende. Orejo. Good feet from him. Fake shots it and goes back the other way. But Lil Mosey, stellar defensive work from him. And now the Condors with a chance. They've got numbers forward. Looking for Mosey at the back post. Resende driving forward. Beats one. Mosey wins it back. And lays off Martinez before giving it back to Gomez. Mosey, a reverse ball. Correa can't get there. And now we see Brian Quiero's coming back on. Ferreira. Resende lays off Ferreira, who turns and goes. Araujo in the middle, loses out. Martinez, couple to beat. Goes in hard. Goes in really hard there, Martinez. The ball didn't rebound in his favor. Now Araujo in the middle. Resende getting pressed by Lil Mosey, who's everywhere tonight. He's going in hard, and so is this man Martinez. The Condors can smell a win, and they're going to do everything they can to hold on. Wins have come at a premium for them this season. The only other one being against FutScarbs, and I believe round 2. So they don't want to let this one slip. It's a goal scorer on now. Yimi Achuez wearing the captain's armband.
Yimi Achuez, the Iceman. Always cool, calm under pressure. Wearing that captain's armband, I mean, it weighs heavy, but nothing's too heavy for the Iceman. As cool as you can be. Ferreira brings it forward. That's a beautiful slide by Mosey. He's all over it. Ferreira wants to get on with it as he chases after that ball with extreme pace. Hello, Neto's back on. Will we see a trademark toe poke? We don't. We see the no lift shot off one step. Only certain people can do that, and it's extreme power when you get it correct. Pinky, he goes forward off Ferreira's head. I don't know why they're saying handball. Pinky takes this, gives it back to Deco, the number 20. Straight into Zuniga. The Iceman goes down and throw and goal. Neto takes him out. That is, I'd say, going to be a yellow card to Neto. Probably a foul he had to make, and it did work out in his favor as the shot was blazed over there by Martinez. So, fair enough. Neto, his teammates will thank him, especially if they miss this. And we've got a timeout here for the Condors, boys. Silas letting everybody know. So, Condors, I have a feeling you're going to cook something up here. Zuniga's all over this. I'm just looking now, and I'll give you a exclusive. Condors have ditched the coaching board. They're using thongs to work out this new formation. A bold tactic, I'd have to say. And I'm just looking over at the FutScarbs boys, and it's no tactics over there, it's just vibes. Give it to Arejo and the Babe, as people have been calling him, can possibly pull something out of thin air. So will the Condors' thong tactics get them up and about, or will the, and I quote, vibes of the FutScarbs be able to conjure something up and possibly come back? So what we see here, we've got Gomez standing over it. I have a feeling he's going to just blast this one, if not look for the Iceman at the back post. Artuez, who's already got one goal today. What will they do? Oh, I'm disappointed. I was expecting more there from the Condors after seeing that thong set play. Neto looks up, goes wide, Ferreira. What a ball that is. Neto's now through. He checks back, keeps the ball. Pinky's got it at the back here, looks inside Ferreira. He's clipped, but stays on his feet. He's pressed hard now. Atuez battles hard. The Iceman looks on, goes wide. Gomez, he'll want it on his left. What a ball that was to the back post. To Martinez. He couldn't quite get enough contact to direct that forward. Pinky, what a nice flick that was. But runs into trouble there. Martinez is giving him some. This is what we like to see. A bit of passion in it. Pinky's turn, Martinez. And Zuniga will pick that up, and that was an unnecessary elbow there from Martinez. And he's given another one. I think he's got to be careful. I think he's going to go through the back of him there, and that's a kick to the head. And that's, if the refs had probably been more wise there, that could have been 3 or 4 yellows in that just one play, as he did do 2 elbows off. So Deco, I think, is going to take this. Juma's come on. I stand corrected. Neto's all over this one. He's saying something in a language I don't understand. Neto plays it. Orejo. That was the babe. He wants it at the back post here. They're giving it to Neto, and he blasts it into 3 Condors players. If they can work it over here, maybe Orejo can do a check run. He'll have some space as Condors aren't looking to follow. Atuez, he chips it forward. Orejo's all over this. Well defended there by Wagner Orejo, the number 9. He's going to take it. He's give it back to Neto at the back. The toe poke king. He looks forward. He's just trying to control this game. The experienced Brazilian. He steps. He's trying to dictate. That's a nice ball over. Juma, that's a good first touch. Juma, he scuffs his shot wide. He's definitely effective at Juma at that target. Hopefully nothing silly from him, as he's definitely good to watch. I wouldn't want to see him get a second yellow and sent off. It's a nice flick in the middle, and we've got an attempted bicycle kick. Atuez, what a tackle that is by Juma. The Iceman was going for his second of the game. Bissan's going to roll it out here. I feel like this game's about to step up in tempo. 1-0 with 9 minutes left. Spicy foreigners. Juma brings it forward. And he passes to nobody. Bissan's not happy, lets him know. Juma hangs his head in shame. Zuniga rolls it out. He hasn't had much to do, in truth. Not many shots on target. Not many shots in anger from the FutScarbs boys. They need to start having a go. And that was a hard one there. Control. I think Neto's got space here if they're going to give it to him. The referees keeping an iron fist on this game. Orejo's gone down, I'd say pretty easily. Wagner Orejo went down easy, but he grabbed the ball, and seems like an effective way to win a free kick nowadays. So if you're watching and you want a free kick in dangerous area, just grab that ball, and the refs probably will pay it. Wagner Orejo's going to step over it. Probably too many players on one side. Orejo into the back post from Jimmy. It was never really on. Atuez, the Iceman, was all over that one. Would you expect anything else? I certainly wouldn't. Deco brings it forward. On the right. Bless it. High, wide, and not very handsome. Zuniga rolls it out. I think Condors got to, one, stay patient as they are winning. They don't need to rush anything. And two, as FutScarbs aren't actually pressing high, they can just keep the ball for a sustained amount of time. And that probably will win them this game. Arejo's battling hard against two. The Babe's not happy. He's going to take this side ball, hopefully calm himself down. He's not here to just play good futsal. He's here to impress the ladies. And they'll be more impressed if he comes away with a goal and a possible turnaround as the FutScarbs boys get over. It's a nice ball forward. Good touch. Let's come back here. So this is what Condors need to do. Keep possession. They don't need to rush it forward. And I have a feeling they're about to. I stand corrected. This is a nice sustained possession. That was good. Neto, I've just seen him throw an elbow. This really is starting to spice up. Deco chips it forward to nobody. The pitch isn't that big, son. FutScarbs want a timeout. The Babe Arejo. He's making demands on the pitch. Mosey's back on. If anyone can get this second goal and seal it for Condors, it'll be my favorite and yours, little Mosey. Get him on the ball and he will win this game. And since I've said it, and that's definitely a foul. Deco in the back. What will the Condors conjure up here? Obviously last time we seen the thongs come out. Doesn't seem like Coach Rodrigo Silva's got them out this time. And here we go. What are they going to conjure up here? I think Mosey wants it. He does. And I may see it. I see a gap on the right-hand side of the wall. Will he go for it? He has. And he's got through! Little Mosey! The king of rap, the king of free kicks, the king of futsal. What a finish that was. I say what a finish. It's actually gone straight through the legs of the Babe Arejo. He won't be happy with that. Silas isn't happy with that quick free kick. And what did I say? Give the ball to Lil Mosey and he will finish it. It was a good free kick and Bissan won't be happy with his wall. As he's on the ball again here, Mosey. Arejo's gone through the back of him. Resendes having none of it. He just wants to get on with the game. Silas is saying he dived. It's all kicking off and heating up here at the Perth Modern Futsal Arena. Zuniga climbs on the ball there.
Yeah, Fastian looks in store for this one. Lil Mosey, also known as Mikli O'Reilly, with 1 goal and 1 assist, and it's looking like it's going to be enough for the Condors to get their second victory of the season, unless Deco can change that. Correa battling hard. Deco gets beyond him, and Mikli O'Reilly coming in, and a fight's ensued. Both teams are heated. Will we see any card showing it yellow or red? Or can the referees sort this one out and avoid any dismissals? Lil Mosey's not happy. Deco's talking back to him. But for the FutScarbs, they've got to keep their heads in the game. They've only got 3 minutes and 48 seconds to make it right. Condors don't want to do anything silly and get themselves sent off. They're on the cusp of victory now. And a bit of deliberation between referee Jonathan Silas and Deco Arejo. And now he's talking to Lil Mosey, who's clearly not happy. He's had a great game, but he doesn't want to spoil it with a red card. He'll be in contention for man of the match otherwise. And Vera talking to the referee on the near side, Rodrigo Silva, telling him to relax. And was Deco sent off, or is he walking away?
I think it's a walk-off.
It's a walk-off. So Condors can play with 4 men. However, they are a player down. Not on the court, though, on the bench.
A bold tactic there by Deco to walk off. I haven't seen that one pay dividends, but I could be mistaken.
And now Condors In fact, it was FutScarbs rather. They're left with 3 shots on the bench, so still plenty of fresh legs to keep them going. Yeah, Deco has left the stadium. And we will start with, I believe, a drop ball from where this...
No, it looks like a free kick.
A free kick from where this whole altercation began. And Gomez, or Barrier rather, goes long. Now it's Gomez. Looking to get the shot off on the left, can't do so. And Neto. Resende now. Neto standing over it, looking for the shot. Neto in the middle. Orejo holds it up. Out wide. Resende. And looks to go down the line. Lil Mosey defends well. And Lil Mosey uses Zuniga. Back to Lil Mosey. What can he do? Down the line. And it's gone out. Gomez can't keep it in. Neto. Resende flicks it on. Zuniga. He's got runners forward of the ball. Correa is a handball. And the Condors will get a free kick at half court. The babe, Wagner Orejo. We've been told it's a favourite of the ladies that tune into this stream on the regular. And the ball scooped out wide to Gomez. In the middle is Vera. Out wide is Correa, who looks to go through the legs of Resende. Can't skip past him. Now Orejo. He's got runners either side, but he's looking for the one-on-one. Beats Gomez. Still going, Orejo, still going. Cleaned up by Ferreira. Toe poke from Neto. Spilt by Zuniga. Collects on the second attempt. And now approaching the stop clock territory. Can the Condors seal it with one more goal? Can the FutScarbs respond and make a real close match out of it? Closer than it's already been. Vera just running seconds off the clock, holding the ball up. And now we're inside the final 2 minutes. It's a pinpoint ball from Vera. Gomez on the volley, wrong-footed him. Bissan, Ayuma's come on. He's a big frame up top, but the throw's intercepted. Correa can't beat Neto. Side ball for the Condors. And Vera wants to send them long. He's not looking to take any risks. They go in the middle instead. Lil Mosey, was there a foul in there? Nothing given. Referee says play on. Orejo. Lil Mosey's on the attack. On the left foot, deflection. Bissan collects. And Bissan to Ayuma. Oh, that's got to be a card, you'd think. He's hacked at him. And he does apologize. It doesn't look like it was more intent. Well, it was probably less intentional than it looked, I should say. He just hacked at the knee of Ayuma, but it looks like he was trying to win the ball in a very aggressive manner, and his uncoordination got the better of him. He's on a yellow card now, going to have to walk on eggshells. It's the first one of the day for the Condors. Orejo, can he make something happen? Gets the ball out wide to Ferreira. Lil Mosey clears it away, and this time he makes contact with the ball, not the opposition's knee. Neto.
That's always a positive.
Fires into Correa. He doesn't know where the ball's gone. And now Neto flicks it back to Zuniga. Can the Condors seal it? Take a bit of pressure off their shoulders. The toe poke into the side netting. We're inside the final minute now.
The Iceman is back on. Asuez.
The captain, Yumi, the Iceman. He has ice flowing through his veins. He's not going to feel the pressure one bit. And nor is this man Ferrer. Gomez taking his time. Gets it out wide to Vera. It's a good pass. The Condors are just going to keep possession now and run the clock down. It's a smart tactic. Vera just drawing them all in. He's composed as anything. However, that ball almost got intercepted. They'll get it back now, the FutScarbs boys. Neto can't beat Vera. Vera still going. And that's going to be a yellow, I think. He's taken Vera out. He would have been through on goal otherwise. Ayuma apologizes. It looks like he gets away with the card. He's lucky to do so. Many other referees would have given it. But what the Condors do have is a free kick.
I think you've got to respect the refereeing there. There's only 20 seconds left. There is probably no need to send him off because it wasn't dangerous. It was just lazy. So we don't give many credits to the ref there, but that was a good call in my opinion. As the clock is about to run down, I'm going to say here, 17 seconds remaining. I mean, it is stop clock. I guess anything can happen. It probably won't. As Vera wins out here, could the Condors go for the sucker punch? The Babe Barejo says no, he's throwing goal. He'll want his goal. Atuez pulls him back. The Iceman and the Babe going at it. The Babe wins out on that one. But I think at the end of the day, Atuez, the Iceman, is going to walk away the victor. I think what the FutScarbs have missed this half is the steam train. Didn't quite make an appearance this half, but when he came on in that first, he was extremely effective. But could we go for a quick little last goal wins here? If Arejo with 3 seconds remaining punts one into the top corner, ultimately he won't win, but it'll be a nice little way to finish the game for them. He toe pokes it wide. Zuniga's probably just going to throw this one long. If he retrieves the ball, here he is. Cristobal Zuniga, he rolls it short, and that will bring the game to its conclusion. And vamos, the Condors, as they run out, 2-0 winners. Goals courtesy of the Iceman, Atuez, and a fan favourite and a commentator's favourite, the number 17, Little Mosey. So that was a good way to finish the first round of fixtures of round 14. We'll be back tomorrow, 4:30. Tune in to hear our dulcet tones again. Thank you.